Welcome back, Gridiron fans. I'm your online host, Andrew Hohman. Corbin Bagford is joining me on desk to break down the TVC-Hocking. And you know, Corbin, Trimble is still #1. Do you think there's any chance that they'll slide off?
You know, Trimble 6-0 in conference after starting that season with that loss to Nelsonville York, but I don't see the Tomcats slipping up the rest of the way. Their last 3 games this season come against Eastern, Fed Hock. Those are 2 very winnable conference Hocking games, or Hocking conference games for them. But you know, their biggest test will probably come when they face Alexander. But I think right now for the Tomcats, it's looking like they need to prepare for the upcoming playoffs.
Especially, but that Alex game will be a tough one. Those Hocking Ohio matchups always are good ones to watch. And you know, we have 3 teams in the TVC-Hocking with 5 or more wins right now. So Corbin, what do you think the chances are of 3 Hocking teams in the playoffs?
Well, Andrew, actually, I think they're very high, and this is something we never see coming out of the TVC-Hocking. 3 teams making the playoffs, but you know, Belpre hopped over Miller in our power rankings this week with that 27-20 win, thanks in no small part to Dejan Bedgood. He had 2 long touchdowns in that one. And actually, Belpre is currently riding that 5-game win streak in the Hocking play. Belpre's final 3 games of the season, they play a non-conference opponent this week, but then they face off against, they travel to Eastern to take on the Eagles there, and then finish the season with Waterford at home. But those are very winnable games for the Golden Eagles. Both those teams could give them a test, but ultimately I see the Eagles finishing conference play at 7-1 and making the playoff. And also Miller, you know, they had a little bit of a slip up this week, but it's looking like they also have a pretty easy schedule coming down to the wire here. We got a Fed Hock this upcoming week, then Hohman and South Gallia, all teams that have struggled in Hocking play this year. So I look for them to keep riding McInnes all the way to the playoffs.
You know, McInnes and Belpre and then Jenkins, 3 great running backs that they can cover. I could really see these guys carrying their teams to the playoffs. Thanks a lot, Corbin. Make sure that you're following WOUB Sports on Instagram. That way you can keep up with all the great pictures that we're taking on Friday nights. For Corbin Bagford, I'm Andrew Hohman. Thanks for watching.